Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Psynergic and today we're watching episode 6 of Scott Pilgrim versus the World Takes Off. I'm not gonna say much. Like, subscribe if you're on Patreon. Hey, you're amazing, I love you. Let's watch it. Okay, it is. Guessing this is Julie and Gideon. Arigato. Arigato gozaimasu. No fear.
Here go for Goose.
I'm looking for Graves. Gideon. Who the hell is Goose?
You've reached the adult formerly known as Gideon Graves.
You know, my name isn't Lucas, actually. It's Luke.
That's not even remotely the same thing. What can I do you for?
Well, here's how I see it, Goose. I've lost everything. You've lost everything. If you could find it in your heart to forgive me,
Forgiveness is what you want?
Oh.
I have something entirely different in mind.
That's hot.
Friendship!
Ah, yeah. I like this Gideon. Oh.
お前の言う通りだよ。俺はバカな男さ。
Oh, okay.
Do they even like each other? Because sometimes it feels like they hate each other.
This is season 12. I can loan you the DVD if you want the backstory.
This is her house.
I was gone for 90 f***ing minutes! What did you do to my house? And what's with the robot?
What robot?
That was good. That was so good. Like, that's my favorite opening thus far. Earlier that morning. Oh, right. Every time it comes, I'm like, hello, who is it?
Oh, it's you.
Julie, I'll make this brief. So it's you and Gideon now.
Me and Gideon? No, that's Gordon. Gordon Goose.
You're saying the guy eating chips on your couch is not the former all-powerful evil gazillionaire I used to date?
Be back in a bit, baby!
Okay, bye, I'll miss you!
I'll miss you f***ing more!
Red makes you think.
It makes you fat.
Does it?
No, it makes you fat.
Bread makes you fall.
No, not quite.
Too obvious.
Fat.
Bread ain't all that.
Bread makes you fat.
Makes you fat?
Holy crap!
Hey, Knives, when did you start playing piano?
Yeah.
More or less than 4 hours ago.
Slightly more.
Did you get the CEO of G-Man Media to bankroll your project?
Mr. Patel had the capital, but he was also an aspiring Broadway theater obsessive. I read an interview with him in Forbes. So, when he flew us to New York City for a pitch meeting in his secret lair, I knew exactly what to say. An off-Broadway musical. And who better to play the lead than you?
Me? The main character? But not a lot of people know this, but I majored in theater in college. I briefly starred in my own one-man show.
Guess!
Who would have thought?
Did anyone get it on video?
Oh, God.
Agony, misery, whoa, though it's different for each.
Wow, impressive. You think he's got the chops, Steven?
Sure.
And then some. Silence! I've made my decision. Scott Pilgrim's precious little musical. Near the Go Project!
I hope you know how much we value your opinion, pal. We're adapting your work, after all.
From one creative to another.
I know you're bummed your movie is dead, but this is fun too, right?
Oh, I don't care about the movie shutting down. It didn't mean anything to me.
It didn't mean anything to you? From one creative to another, I can't believe you're saying this. All my songs are like children to me.
I guess the thing about that is, I don't even remember writing it.
Do you mind explaining that in any way, shape, or form?
Well, I dreamed I saw my sleep paralysis demon at my computer. Then I woke up the next day, and there it was. A completed script with my name on it.
And you're sure it was a sleep paralysis demon?
What else would it be?
The person who actually wrote your script?
Oh!
Look. We have to tell Ramona about this. She's the one who's been searching for Scott this whole time.
Really?
You two moved on with your lives, but she's been skating all over town asking a lot of stupid people some really smart questions.
I didn't know that.
Come on, Knives. Can't we just let bygones be bygones? When we saw Ramona on the movie set, you were as cool as a cucumber.
That was business. This is emotional business. Emotional business.
Can I get a witness?
Gideon and Julie? Please. Gordon Goose would never.
Can you please explain this Gordon Goose thing?
Please.
When I was in high school in North Bay, Ontario, Gordon Goose was the weirdest kid in my year. His glasses were too big for his face, his clothes fit funny, even his hair looked wrong. Everyone called him Fearless because he wore those No Fear t-shirts every day. I guess he started taking that name a little too seriously. One day out of nowhere, he presents the most popular girl in school with a 12-point business plan as to why she should date him.
Damn.
They call me fearless. I have no fear of the sting of rejection. Therefore, there's no downside to me attempting this.
He was wrong. It hurt.
The whole school was watching. He moved away after that, but I never forgot about him. I had no idea Gideon Graves was the dorky kid from my past until he turned up on my doorstep.
When I was with him, Gordon, was a twitchy, rage-filled, impulsive, emotionally abusive, controlling, manipulative egomaniac.
Yeah.
But if he makes you happy, that's good, I guess.
It's not good. It f***ing sucks.
I'm sorry, what?
When Gordon showed up, he was power hungry. He wanted revenge. Ugh, ambition is hot. But after a few days, it's like the evil drained out. Now he just sits on the couch watching anime all day.
What if it's an act? The Gideon I knew was a plotter. Or maybe the two of you were in on it together.
Look, I wish that was the case. I wish we were up to some exciting villain business. It would spice things up around the house. But you can take him or us off your list.
1 step forward, 2 steps back.
It's usually how it goes.
You should come over and say hey. I think Gordon wants to apologize for creating the League and all that.
Hey, so his real name is Gordon Goose, and he's living here in the neighborhood.
Stacy.
And he's dating some girl who works in a coffee shop. Can you believe that crap?
I love that crap. I'm obsessed with that crap.
Stacy, were you eavesdropping?
You shouldn't be here on your day off. Aw, Scoot. Scoot on out of here.
Is that a hole in my roof?
Kill him.
I was gone for 90 minutes.
Where have I seen that robot?
Katyanagi twins.
I don't care which one of you did it. You're both gonna pay.
Oh god, this is our versus.
Julie Powers versus Lucas Lee and Gordon Goose. Fight.
It's not gonna be much of a fight.
Stop! This is stupid. Let's all be adults for once, okay?
What?
Lucas, you can't live here. And you, stop being a loser. Hey, that robot with the lampshade on its head, where have I seen it before?
During the movie shoot, he was spying on me in my trailer.
Somewhere else.
You know who made him, right? That's their special little guy right there. The twins.
That was almost the Silent Snake alert.
Do you think I'm a loser?
I don't know, Gordon. Sometimes.
What if I said that while it seemed like I wasn't doing anything and was throwing a pity party, I was actually planning an elaborate plan. A plan in which I would get revenge on the one who took everything from me. A plan that would turn Matthew Patel into dust. What would you say if I was planning a plan like that?
What would I say?
That's hot.
I'd say, that's hot.
That's what I'm saying. Damn.
Now clean my f***ing house, Gordon!
That's right.
What are you all doing here?
We have information about your case. Your Scott case.
None of us had your phone number.
What if I told you I cracked the case wide open? Would any of you want to hear what I figured out?
This is my favorite part of every whodunit. The part when you find out who did it.
It's whodunit.
If anything, it'd be who's done it. I would know. I used to be a writer.
As you all know, Scott was taken from the scene of the rocket by someone who faked his death. I've been trying to figure out who did it, why they did it, and how they did it. And now I know all three.
Ooh.
Let's start with the who. By now, most of you know about my past. I've dated a lot of people who were suspect.
That's a similar word to suspects.
Wow!
Yeah, wow. 5 exes have been eliminated from the list. Matthew Patel, Roxy Richter, Lucas Lee, Todd Ingram, and Gideon Graves. Gordon Goose. Not that it matters.
Okay, so 7 X's, 5 eliminated. That leaves
2. The twins. Ken and Kyle Katayanagi. They were my TAs in Robotics 101. Ken is 30 seconds older, Kyle's the hothead. And that leads to the why. They have the motivation. It was my 2nd semester of college. I didn't know what I was doing. I was a kid. But to the twins, I was fresh meat.
Yep.
This year's girl. They were a couple of players, and they wouldn't leave me alone. So maybe I got a little bit of satisfaction when they figured out I was playing them right back. See, I was dating both of them at the same time.
Damn, Ramona.
Damn, Ramona.
Damn, Daniel.
Familiar? To
someone seeing someone, and also seeing another someone, and neither of the someones are aware of the other someone.
It's you two. It's the two of you.
The How is a vegan portal, created by vegan powers. But this portal far exceeded the power level of my only vegan ex, and that made me realize, what's more powerful than a human vegan?
2 human vegans?
No, a robot vegan.
Wait, what?
A robot
What?
that's never eaten meat. A robot that's never had any dairy. A vegan without the inherent flaws of humanity. A vegan created by
the
twins. I remembered where I saw that robot before. It was at the Rocket, before Sex Bomb went on stage. See? Right before Scott disappeared.
You're telling me that she did not get to that part of the video, or just didn't? You know what? It's fine. Whatever.
Ken and Kyle Katayanagi kidnapped Scott Pilgrim by using their robot's unique capabilities to create the most powerful vegan portal of all time. It's simple, really.
That's so simple.
What about the where? Where is he?
We'll know soon enough. When I find the twins, I find Scott.
So, about to be reunited with that one guy you went on one date with one time, eh?
Looks that way.
Didn't we come here for a reason?
Oh, yeah, right. About your Scott case.
Well, about young Neil, actually.
Young Neil didn't write that script.
He didn't write Scott Pilgrim's precious little life.
Apparently, I didn't write the movie.
Then who did?
We don't know. We didn't figure out the who, the why, or the how, but we did figure out the when. According to the file data, that script was written 14 years from now.
What?
Huh?
It's Scott Pilgrim.
Hey.
Scott? Where have you been? Was it the twins? Their robot? The vegan portal? Are you okay?
I'm okay. And yes, it was the twins. And their robot. And the vegan portal. But someone else was behind the whole thing.
Someone else? Who?
It was me. I did it.
Oh, knives.
Shoo, shoo, shoo.
Yeah, I was gonna say either he must have gone back in time or from the future. I don't know. You know what? We're doing more time things. It's like Marvel all over again. Ugh. Anyways, that's interesting. I expected us to get it like this coming episode, but it'll be interesting to see how we finish this one off. That's it. That's all I got. I don't really have anything else to say. I'm just I'm kind of speechless at the moment. Like, I don't know how. I mean, it will. I don't know how I feel about it right at this moment. It'll matter how they end it, I think, because it could be great, it could be not so great, and it really depends on the next 2 episodes how I'm gonna feel about this. for real. But this could be like that moment that I say, oh, or I could go, oh my God, that was amazing. We'll see in the next 2 episodes, in episode 7 and episode 8. Okay, so for now, I don't have really anything else to say other than I'll see you guys next time in the next videos. Okay, wash your hands. Bye.